Let's say you're driving around and you just want to get outside, get some fresh air, clear your head, see some scenery, or better yet, you want to get the kids outside to go walking. I've got the perfect place. 10 miles outside of Reno is a hidden gem called Crystal Peak Park. It's got everything you need for a great experience, including the right guy to show us around. Located in Verdi, Nevada, Crystal Peak Park has served multiple purposes in the past. In this age, it's a breath of fresh air and a reminder of the area's rich history. Ranger John, nice to see you.
Good to see you, and thank you for coming out to Crystal Peak Park.
Now, am I in heaven?
You're as close to paradise as you're ever going to get out here, let me tell you.
A natural storyteller, Ranger John spent over 2 decades patrolling Washoe County parks and sharing tales with visitors. How big is the park?
The park is 56 acres. We're located approximately 10 miles west of Reno, Nevada.
And what's happening out here? What's some stuff that people can come out and do?
For a small park, we have a lot to do out here. We have picnicking, we have hiking, it's popular with dog walkers, and especially fishermen.
You got wildlife, and you got the Truckee River.
Absolutely. Truckee River is very unique. It starts off at Lake Tahoe and terminates down at Pyramid Lake. We got about 110 miles of actual river run.
And people can, of course, fish here, but you have a couple of ponds in the park too, right?
We do. As making ponds, I'd love to show you.
In the 1860s, this area served as a sawmill for the Verdi Lumber Company. The wood harvested here was used in the mines up in Virginia City and also on the construction of railroads. This just keeps getting prettier and prettier.
We've been very lucky working with various agencies such as U.S. Fish and Wildlife. They're the ones that really started these ponds for a spawning area for the Lahontan cutthroat trout. But in addition, we do have rainbow trout, and we also have perch.
So you can come out here and go fishing if you have the permit?
Absolutely. Sunrise, sunset, anybody over the age of 12 and older has a Nevada fishing license. Come on down and have a good time.
During the operations of the Verdi Lumber Company, these ponds served as storage for the logs. Restored to fishing spots in 2008, the Verdi ponds now shelter Nevada's state fish, the Lahontan cutthroat trout. One thing I love is old structures, and I know you know about this. What is this, John?
A little bit. This is the remnants of Verdi Glen Resort. This was primarily a lumber company to begin with. Well, through many fires, they finally shut down about 1924, 1926. And so the resort boom was really starting to hit the Reno, Tahoe area. And so the investors bought the old mill site and started Verdi Glen Resort. And behind us here is the old swimming pool. You see remnants of the fountain. And then back there is the old open fireplace. So they must have had like a large dance floor there. And you know, people would come here for the weekend and just have very fine meals, fresh fish right out of the river.
Wow.
Dancing, they had dance halls. And of course, it existed up till about 1938 when another fire swept through here. But it was also known as a divorce ranch, which is a big thing in Nevada history. And so it was very popular, not only with those looking for a good time on a weekend, but those ready to change their life. When the Verdi Lumber Company closed doors, the town transitioned into a commuter stop. People would come, spend the night at the resort, have some fun, and continue on their travels. So, John, I got to ask you about Crystal Peak Park, the name. Where's that come from? Well, Crystal Peak Park is a common name for this area. There's streets named after it. There's a park, of course. But actually, if you look just right behind us, that mountain peak up there, that's actually Crystal Peak. It's a little over 8,300 feet. And why do they call it that? Well, because in this area, and particularly around that mountain, there's actual crystal quartz deposits. And it's always been popular for gemologists, but particularly in World War II, the government took over the site of this one particular mine, and we're mining the quartz crystals for use in the crystal radio sets for our soldiers. So if I wanted to, I could go up there and poke around? Absolutely. It's open to the public, and there's 4 service roads and signs that will direct you actually right to some of the best mining sites. Thank you for the tour, and thank you for all the work you're doing out here. It's just great, just a great day. Thank you so much, and appreciate you coming out. And we'll see you again. I'm heading up. Have a good day. Crystal Peak may borrow its name from the shiny summit on the Sierra Nevada mountains, but this little piece of solitude on the bottom of the hill is a real gem all in itself. What can I say? Ranger John has really piqued my interest. Gotta check this out.
In the 1800s, the solid blocks of quartz crystal attracted gold prospectors to the area. The miners didn't find any gold, but Crystal Peak remains to lure adventurers like me in search of Silver State wonders.
Well, we did it. We drove the 11 miles up a dirt road to make it here. This is Crystal Peak. And I gotta tell you, when you come here, and someday you will come here, you're gonna be tempted to immediately look down at all the quartz looking for a piece of crystal. And yes, they do let you take it home. But don't forget to look up. You will be rewarded with one of the most spectacular views you've ever seen. I tell you, every time I think Nevada has shown me all its splendor and glory, then I have a day like this one. Sure, I'm glad you came along.